Yo, what is going on YouTube? Welcome to my first video. Might be wondering what the f I'm doing, but my house is a mess. No one's home. I'm bored as hell, so might as well do something. Just realized I can't flip this camera, so I'm gonna have to stop it every time. Plus, I just bought this from Kmart ages ago, so I need to use it. So I'm gonna make a video. Anyway, what we're gonna be doing on this channel, oh, shit ton of bikes. Look at this mess. Anyway, I hid some of the mess. Redo that. Anyway, I'm just gonna go over my plans and shit. Get my fucking life together. Gotta clear out some of these. Get some of them running sometime, right? I'll give you a quick tour. So, 2014 KLX 110. Bought it about a month ago. Couple problems, just been wrenching on it a little. I'll go through that later. Ooh, let's go to this one. So this is like an old SR250. I don't know what year, but I bought it over a year ago. It wasn't wired up at all, so I've done the fucking sketchiest wire job ever, which is pretty fun. Go into some more detail as well on that. Then we got my big 400. Love this bike, but just got a fair few problems. Not running that well. Yeah. Anyway, here's my CBR 250 of about 1989. Inline 4. Sounds like a beast. Just been fixing that up. Got it running good. I'm just messing with the coolant system. But yeah. Oh yeah, and then my dad's bike. Boring old CB250, but sounds pretty good. And super smooth. Hell yeah. Oh, here's my fucking bicycle, because I'm fucking old and I have no car. And no motorbike license. Even though I have like 50 bikes. Do a quick tool tour. So, got the fucking nice socket set. We got screwdrivers. We got ratchets, spanners, not ratchets, and torque wrenches. One of those. A bunch of shit in here. Oh, and don't let me forget, I bought a whole welder setup because, let me go over to it. So this exhaust bracket just fucking snapped off one day. And before that, I was thinking about welding. I was like, oh, I want to do that one day. And so next day I went out to the shops and I spent $1,000 on a whole welder setup. So I need to actually build more shit. Some practice weld. Obviously I welded this up, but I want to do a couple more projects and I'll make some funny stuff as well. That'll be great. It's a SIG weld 160 MIG, obviously, with gas. Yeah, pretty nice. Pretty fun to do. Anyway, the reason I'm making this video, the other day I was sitting on YouTube for like a lot of hours and I was like, got all this time, I've got all these bikes, I'm working too much, I've got too much money, so I'd actually do some shit. I'm like, I need to clean up my act together a little bit, so like fucking look at this. Got the house to myself for 2 days because of this mess. What the hell? But yeah, I like building just random shit. Built this fucking Arduino gun thing, loaded with an elastic band. You walk in front of the sensor, and boom, takes you out. There we go. It ain't working, but 5 volts. Chuck that in about here. Oh, it still ain't working. I'll be back. Oh well, I can't be fucking bothered anymore. What it does is this shit senses something. It's an ultrasonic sensor. And then this little step motor, whatever, will pull back. Meant to load the elastic band here. Yeah, not happening. Anyway, back in the workshop. Let me talk about this little beast right here. So, let's start her up. Oh my god! I forgot I put a fucking bump start kit. Anyway, I'll get to that. Fucking neutral, this shit never goes in neutral. Bro. Anyway, there we go. Just a little cold, but starts alright. Fucking, let me see, what have we done? Slap that on, used to be all green, but, oh, fuck you. Give it a little kickstart. There we go. No. I can't be bothered. Anyway, first ride I took her out on, these head stem bearings, I didn't know at the time, but like I was steering, the bike would like self-correct when I turn, and it would turn back that way, throw me, and I was almost getting fucking flung off. It was the sketchiest thing ever. Anyway, when I opened this up, no seals in there, the ball bearing things were fucking filled with dirt. Anyway, got that all sorted. What else have we done? I had like a leak in here. I still do, but it's not as bad. It was the neutral indicator, neutral sensor thing, but I bought like a cover up that doesn't have the sensor, so now the bike just starts in gear, but couldn't care less anyway. And then we got this fucking weld. Not the best, but my first actual weld, and it does the job alright. Anyway, I had to stuff around with these bloody drum brakes so much. I put an aftermarket pair in, the springs got stuck. I had to take it to a shop and get them like wrenched out with so much leverage. It was insane. Anyway, this bike's fun. I'll put a little clip or something. Maybe I did like this little wheelie out this bank. It's fun to mess around with and learn some shit. Anyway, move on to this big one. So, I don't know, I got it registered like a year and a half ago. Actually a year. But it was blowing smoke on startup. So I've got to pull it apart a little. Get the, probably valve seals or some shit like that. But anyway, I've had so many other problems. I let a mate ride, fucking crashed. This bent up, so now I have to take this freaking pedal off every time I want to start because that was rubbing on it. And not only that, my kickstand is being held on by like 3 threads. Look at that shit. It's fucking bending. Anyway, like I've got a welder now. Anyway, this bike, it looks a little sketch, but it just makes it so nice. It's such a raw, aggressive bike. I love it. It's way too loud. I put a bigger filter than the other guy had in it when I bought it, and it doesn't run very well. He took the baffle out. I want to get that back in. It's fucking way too loud. What else? Gotta rejet the Gotta fix all this crap up. Gotta get my number plate fucking not wobbling even though I have no license. Talk about that later. Vic roads are a scam. Absolute scam. What else? This suspension, whatever, fork geometry, that's bent, so a little bit. I fixed it a little. Handlebars are a little bent. That's alright. I crashed and this shit got ripped out and now my speedo doesn't work. Oh, I took it. I don't even have a speedo at the moment. Anyway, this bike is awesome. A lot of problems, but I can't wait to get it going. Save the best for last, but this is my SR250. Oh shit. Anyway, as you heard, I don't have a starter bottom. I've got a fucking starter switch because, I don't know, that's what I bought from the auto store. But, turn it on. Oh no, it doesn't fucking start. It literally turned over a second ago. Nope. Anyway, I'd never done like all this wiring stuff before, so I wired that all up. That was a good, fun job. I was cranking it over, but it had no spark. So I've kind of just left it sitting for the past 2 months. I'll probably just sell it as is. Can't be bothered working out why there's no spark. I don't know. Anyway, it was fun working on. Took the carb out. Gave it a little clean as well. That was fun. Now onto the good stuff. This is about 1989 CBR 250 inline 4. It had been like one of my dream bikes for quite a while, and this is what they usually look like. Proper sport bike. Might not be familiar as is, but the guy I bought it off was doing it up as a cafe racer and looks pretty awesome, so I'll just build on that. Anyway, I took the carbs out. That was literally hell, but it was the first actual job that I felt like I'd done properly working on bikes. Took them out. One of the, forgot what it's called, the thing that lets fuel into the bowl was stuck. Got that. I actually put them in. I'll try to start it. It was running on 3 before, but then it was running on the opposite. The one that wasn't working started running, and the one next to that died. I was like, what the fuck? But then I got it running, warmed up, and then it was running smooth. Then I realized there's no freaking coolant in the whole thing, so I've taken the radiator off. That was like 2 months ago, and I've done absolutely nothing because I'm fucking lazy. Got all this shit off. Got a box of parts, new thermostat. Pretty much all there. I just need to be bothered to put it all on. But yeah, this bike sounds awesome. Probably the best sounding inline 4 in my opinion, just because it revs so high. Like, look. Oh no, it doesn't have a rev meter. Anyway, pretty sick. Like, it just looks awesome like this. So cool. I can't wait to get it running, get it registered hopefully. Oh yeah, you can't forget. Good old trusty bicycle, giant Fathom. I got it for 800 bucks, like when I was in year 11. Did wheelies on them, so good. Anyway, all this shit was broken, so I had to take it in and ended up costing like the same amount as the whole bike cost me. But, oh well, it's fun to ride. And I can actually get to work now. That's good. As I mentioned, obviously I used to have my license, but not anymore. You know why? Because in Victoria, dumb law is you get your L's, you can get your P's after 3 months, but if you don't get it in 15 months, your license expires and you gotta do all that shit again. Anyway, So I did all that. I literally went to Melbourne to do my first P's test because there's two. How stupid is that? And then both of them need to be a month apart. So I went to the first one and the guy was like, mate, you've got 2 weeks left on your license. I was like, shit, what am I gonna do? He was like, oh, surely just call up Vic Roads, they might give you a chance. And I called up this lady on Vic Roads and I was like begging her. I was like, please, I need my license. And she was like, nah, nothing we can do. Anyway, now I've had no motorbike license for almost a year. No car license. All this shit in here. Anyway, pretty dumb. Pretty sad, but who cares when you got a dirt bike? Where is it? Yeah. Anyway, fuck Vic Roads. Anyway, all those bikes in the garage, I'm planning on getting them all running, except the one I want to sell. But yeah, we'll do heaps of builds, building random shit. I want to weld some stuff together. I even want to get a car soon. We'll do some crazy shitbox stuff with that. I want to paint it, this crazy paint job, and I don't know, just add random stuff to it. That'll be funny. Anyway, lots more videos to come if you're interested. Probably not for a while because I'm lazy, but anyway, I'll have like videos of me riding my bike GoPro if I want. Go out in the bush and do some dumb stuff as well. Also, you guys, let me know if my username is still the same as it is now, because I might change it in the future. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm fucking doing. Anyway, I don't really care if I get any subscribers. I'm just doing this because I'm bored. Yeah, I just like making shit. Maybe someone will like it. Let me know if you guys like the video. I mean, I'm sure I'll get like 2 views after a month, and I don't know. Have a good one.